We are with Karen McGovern, and she's the owner of Puffins Restaurant here in Millbury.
Hi.
We just had some delicious clam chowder.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So tell us about the history of the restaurant and how long you've owned it.
Okay, so the restaurant was opened in November of 1991. I started it about a year out of college. I went to Johnson & Wales University in Rhode Island through their culinary program and also food service management. And I had the opportunity, my dad approached me because he knew my dream was always to have my own restaurant. I grew up in Millbury, and my dad said, look, I'll help you get something started. And he found actually a 2-line ad. This restaurant had closed down that had previously been here, Millie's Kitchen, and they were renting the space. Where we are now in this building is brand new, and I'll get to that. So in 1991, my brother had his own construction company, so he came in and did a lot of renovating. It was an old building. It was built in 1920 by the Paletta family, and the building that was originally here then, they had opened it up as the local grocery store. And they had chicken coops out back and things like that. And then at some point it transitioned over to a place called Smithfield's, and that was kind of like the local Friendlies. It was a soda shop, ice cream store. And then prior to Puffins, it had been a couple different breakfast and lunch places. We had a fire in 2018. Over the summer, we were closed. Nobody was here except we had the company that cleans the hoods. And something came combustible in the walls. It wasn't electrical. So my brother actually rebuilt the restaurant for me, all these years later. So the fire was July 18th, 2018, and then we reopened July 1st, 2019. And so now we have a state-of-the-art, up to code everything, double the seating capacity restaurant that you see today. And we put on an outdoor deck. We had a patio back with the old restaurant where we had some outdoor seating, but with the new one, we built a nice deck that we're approved to have seating on. So the al fresco dining outside is really popular in the summer.
Where did the name Puffins come from?
My aunt and uncle had their own advertising agency. They took a trip up to Bar Harbor, Maine, and they came back, and before even going home, they came right to Puffins, and they had bought a little stuffed animal and postcards and said, Karen, we have it. We have the name for you. Puffins, and I loved it.
So you have your culinary degree. Now, are you still cooking, or do you have a staff?
So I have a staff that cooks on the line and cooks, we have an a la carte menu. So I have a kitchen staff and a head chef that does most of the cooking. I'm involved with the menu planning, doing the ordering, and I do create specials. On occasion, I might be on the line if they're a little shorthanded.
How would you classify your menu? Is it all American?
So I guess you'd say international, but yes, American with a French flair. We do, our omelets are French style, where they're all made in omelet pans, and they're finished up under the broiler. So they, are light and fluffy, but we have really a wide variety of different international type favorites, so yeah.
What are the most popular dishes?
So I would say, we are open breakfast and lunch, but probably 80% of what we serve is breakfast. We're open more hours for breakfast than we are lunch. And on the weekends, Sunday is definitely the busiest day of the week. Saturdays are right behind it. A lot of people come in for brunch. We do make a homemade corned beef hash that's quite popular. We have several different types of eggs Benedicts. One's a Cali Benny with bacon and avocado and tomatoes, and the poached eggs and the hollandaise sauce. We offer a few different choices on our sides. We have home fried potatoes that are grilled, and then we have the shredded hash browns, and then we also offer fresh fruit, which is a nice option to keep things healthy. We have a number of omelets. We do a sweet section with Banana Foster's French toast and fresh strawberry top Belgian waffles,
Nice.
a Nutella strawberry banana stuffed French toast on brioche bread. That's pretty popular too. And then we have a number of different scrambler bowls that we do. So they're similar to an omelet. I actually prefer the scramble bowls because the eggs are a little more moist than an omelet, and we scramble in a variety of different ingredients, and then we usually put it over the hash brown potatoes, and then the different ones will be topped with a different sauce depending on which one you choose.
That sounds excellent.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell us your hours.
So we're open 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, 7 days a week. Generally, we just close Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. And then barring a snowstorm or something, other than that, we're open.
Right.
Yeah.
Any big plans for the future?
We're always looking to grow and, and always trying to do some market research on what's popular around this area, but also we'll travel sometimes to other parts of the country to see what other places are offering in their cuisine, and we've actually come up with some really unique specials that way. And and some of the regular customers too, when they travel, I'll ask them, if you see something different, tell me about it when you get back. And we've definitely come up with some great ideas in that route. Yeah.
Excellent.
And we do a little bit of light catering. We have in the past hosted some private functions, and at times we've been open for dinner. Right now we're not, but we're not 100% sure if we will expand to that or not.
What is your biggest challenge with running a restaurant?
So I would say staffing.
And what do you like most about having your own restaurant?
I love the food business. I love food. I love socializing with people. And I just, I love the camaraderie with the employees that work here. They're kind of like my extended family, so I love that. And then the camaraderie with a lot of the regular customers. I try and keep the food as healthy as possible. I really care about the quality of the ingredients that we use. We only use real butter in our kitchen. We don't use any margarine. There's no trans fats in the kitchen. I use a sunflower oil in the fryolator, which is really gives a nice flavor. It's a little bit better quality than probably most places use. And some, we'll use like a nice olive oil. We make our own vinaigrettes with extra virgin olive oil. And so I guess overall, just to know that when you come here, not only will the food taste good, but the quality of what you're getting is going to be top notch.
Excellent. And it sounds like you make almost everything from scratch.
Pretty much. We don't, that from day one, I always wanted to keep the prices very fair and competitive with the market, but keep the quality as high as possible. So yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Beth.
I can't wait to have our sandwiches.
Oh, good.
What you got, Marcia?
I have homemade fresh clam chowder with a huge amount of clams. Look at that. If you can't eat yours, I'll eat it for you.
Oh, sure you will.
It's very good. It really is.
Nice.
What are you eating, Beth?
Thank you. This is a Cali panini. It's got chicken, sharp cheddar cheese, spinach, avocado, pressed onto like a panini roll, and it's got home cut French fries that are very good. So I'm going to dig into the chicken here. Tender chicken, a lot of nice flavor, different vegetables. It's pretty healthy tasting. I like it very much. You should come try it.
Enjoy it.